Hi, and welcome to Odyssey of Ascension. It is Roxanne. Thank you all for tuning in. You may have noticed we did not have a Wednesday channeling, and today is Friday's channeling. And we have an event going on. This is, ready? I'm going to listen in. Say hi, everyone. Hi! Well, that is Sylvester's class. We're all here in San Antonio, and we have two of the members of the class getting married tomorrow. And I'm going to be channeling Leviticus. How fucking cool is that? Yeah. To do the ceremony. And so this is why the channeling's late. A couple of people were asking, why isn't the channeling up? And we're doing it just right now. It's like, what, 7 o'clock or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is kind of like an open forum. And we have 30 plus people here from the class and family members to be gods. Rock. Do our thing. That thing. We do. So, thanks all for coming. This is fucking extraordinary.
Yeah,
What?
It is.
Yeah. We made this happen. So, yeah, let's rock. You guys ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
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 Woo!
Greetings once again to the collective. Ocyphius, you all know me now vibrationally, a little bit more familiar. I bid you all a good day. How are you?
Good.
Well done.
Yes, little anticipation I feel in the air. What's going to happen? Who's going to come? As in the class, in all times, always, it is that of you. The choice of the vibration of the co-creation of the particular now. Saying what is most, let's say, in resonation with yourself to expand. So we have the idea, let's call it Q&A, questions, kibbles and bits, whatever you like. Bring through just different species, not really questions, just outskirting answer. Who's out there and wants to pop in? Let's go to the frequency higher. High wave, thank you, Rox. In that kind of idea, it's up to you. Remember, it's your show. Always has been, always will be. We are just here for you. So, if there are questions, we're going to bring in, let's say, an open eye to conduct in such way. So of course, since it is Sylvester's class, badass is coming. Stand by. Oh yeah. There's a lot of sex going on tonight, isn't there? We got a lot of sex going on tonight with this class. A lot of you don't know it yet. You're about 2 drinks away. This is a good class. Thank you all for coming. Extraordinary what you guys did. It's a year we created this idea. We have 4 relationships in love now that are present in this room, more brewing. It's not about the ascension of the game of becoming a god. It's about living the quality of life to create your freedom, your happiness. And not give a flying fuck who you are, what you are, just living your now in what way you choose. Tell me a different freedom. Go ahead, sell me. Tell me what's better than that. Falling in love, living a day-to-day life. You guys are doing it. You created that and you're here now. Pardon me, Rox. She's getting a little welled up. It is bad. It's true. Anyways, so you got us here. We got a crew on tap. We got coffee. Oh, damn. Powdered creamer. You know it right away. So we thought we'd do a Q&A. We have some positions on tap for the young lad who's birthing himself into a new idea creation. Positions. Physicians? Physicists. And such. Nice blue. How you guys doing?
Awesome.
Great.
These two.
Good.
Good.
We have Griza here from Poland.
Awesome.
Got on a plane, emptied his bank account to come fall in love. Big hairy balls. Bravo. It's like it wasn't nothing. Just got on a plane up here. Good job, guys. So to open up tonight's festivity, hi.
Take your time, sorry.
No, don't be sorry. You're doing your deal, kid. Live your joy. If you guys want anything particular, speak up. Anything we want to do, speak up. Anyone you want to talk to, speak up. It's kind of open forum. We just really want to, we want to see and understand the vibration that you guys have attained, achieved. You guys been in these boxes on the TV on the computer for a year. Not everyone's been in the classes for a year, like a whole bunch of Brady Bunches. And then you get to meet and you get to feel each other and feel the physical presence of each other and the freedom and the love. And we want to keep exploring that because we've diminished the ideas that ascension is about becoming something of an object, something that you can wear as a badge of honor and say, look, I'm an ascended master, suck my dick, shit like that. That's not what this is about. This is about finding vibration, the tactician of being a vibratory state of being. You can come in though. And understanding what you are as a God. Is not as a God, as creator, because you guys are figuring out real quick you can't create the idea out of thin air. You can't do that idea and just get yourself a suitcase full of money or this or that. What it is understanding your vibration in relationship to reality. To have a freedom that you've never understood what it is to be a God. Be the awareness of it, and then you'll understand exactly what you are as you move through those ideas. Get out of the idea of the appetite of becoming. Be, and you'll see already that which you are. So, to open the floor, any questions? Because we have others on tap if you guys are a little blank right now.
You had mentioned something about a week ago when all of us got together.
Hi, Don.
Hi.
Good to see you. Go ahead.
Good to see you too, Slide, kind of, sort of.
I'm here.
You mentioned last week when we all got together that we would notice, well, you certainly notice the love, that's for sure. You sure can feel that energy in this group.
Yeah.
There'd be a change, a dramatic change.
Yes.
Can you discuss more of that?
When you have a presence of a room, and the ones that are co-creating the room, and we're going to call a moment a room, not necessarily the physical room you see around you. But when you have a room that's created by the presence of ideologies, what you guys call your fractal selves, because you're just awareness. So you call yourselves ideas. The body is an idea, the camera is an idea, the walls are ideas. They're created idea vibrations that come from a land of no intention. That comes later. But what that means is you guys come and enter the room with so few filters. And you start to prism yourselves in ways that haven't been. Because what does humanity do? As soon as you meet someone new, what do you do? What do you do for a living? Oh yeah? Where are you from? Uh-huh. Tell me about that. Okay? And then you start measuring the shit out of each other. This room, we don't give a fuck what we do. All we care is like, hi, it's you. And we start to open share. So, let's say your sister, okay? You know your sister as your sister, so you're close to her and you love her, right? But there's still things you never know about her because before the idea you started waking up and releasing your filters, you had your defenses against each other, the things that you were a child and stuff. But I know your relationship has changed. You become closer without trying to become closer, without making it fit. All of a sudden, shit about her never bothered you anymore, and she's the same way. So you guys got a little bit more intimate. Not physically intimate, guys. The intimacy of creation, because you guys are so intimately connected, it's incredible. But humanity has taken that word and put a degrading shadow on it. But it is very intimate. There's zero privacy. Everyone knows everything because we're all the same idea. We're one. So when you get to this room like that, I'm talking about your vibrational experience, so you can understand if you were staying a point. Now we'll spread it to the room. The room knows that these people get together, and we've been through some shit with us. Is your point of view? All of you have been ripped apart and put back together. I mean, to where you're laying, fetal on the floor, about to throw up because you got all of your fears sitting right in front of you. And that's the true sorrow and this true pain and the true understanding of what it is to release 1 billion years worth of frickin' fractals, separated selves, angst and drama of the disconnection. And you're doing it in one lifetime. Masters, truly. You're doing it in a short period of time, truly, but we call it lifetime. So anyways, you're depleting those vibrations. The room is depleting those vibrations. So what do you get? Pure connection. less filters. The prism starts to speak. So I know you now in a way you can never have known until the now, me, which only gives you what? More ways to understand yourself. In each and every one of you get the same thing. You get the prism, not the mirror. Fuck the mirror. Mirror's good, awesome. Thanks for the stepping stone. But now it's not. Now it's the prism. I'm going to share everything about me, and you're going to know everything about me. Every single thing is now connected. It's always been that. But it's been the filters that never allow you to see the freedom within each other, the beauty within each other. To see each other objectively is exactly why we're separated. But see each other subjectively, intimately, allowance, which you all have created, and you're here because of that. Because you all are here. You got in the car and said, fuck it, I'm driving. You got in a plane from a different country and said, I'm coming. The Canadians that are here, you and her on the different East Coasts, coming together with your cultural, just said, I'm done. I'm done being a statistical idea bastard to the society. And you got it, you got your guts up, and you went forward, and you blew away all of these filters to have this now. And what's happening? Sharing. Not up here. Not reading a book, figuring out, oh, what am I learning? Oh. You all know that shit doesn't work because you're searching for the fractal self to come up with something epiphanal that'll give you an idea of a glorious moment of a golden nugget saying, look at me. And then you'll only see yourself as progression. What your guys are truly experiencing is the idea that I am now connected and you're starting to share on a vibrational relationship unbeknownst to the conscious self. Unknowns. The things you can't get with this self. The remembrance of the self. You're sharing so intimately. So, after all that, my pardons, but it makes the point. You guys are going to walk away from here with such wisdom about creation. Not just humanity, not just the intimate person that you were co-creating with, about the experiences of her 127,000 lives that she's been here. Everything that she's done, you now have. So you're walking in your day-to-day basis and you understand a vibration that's so familiar with you because you shared it in the prism because you're now one again. You know that vibration in that world and that now, and you understand it intimately, and your idea is never to defend against it but accept it, and that allows creation to understand themselves in the Garden of Eden that you provide because you are allowance, acceptance. And that's where this class has been going, to create a body of work, if you will. That you guys go out into the world and you're going to be gods. Not the gods that everyone thinks that wears the toga and carries the mighty sword. Not that God. We played those gods. Zeus, you know, right there. And Apollo that came in, and then the idea of Hades, they played roles of gods. They were the ones that we put on pedestals because humanity wouldn't allow themselves to be anything of equal. They needed to be submissive. And you guys are changing that by allowing people to see that they're God. Not convincing them, not preaching them, not teaching them. Not reaching for them. Saying, you got this. Here's your light. Go ahead. Go. And that's the idea. And you guys are doing that. You understand the freedom by going through the pain that you went to. You guys motherfucked the shit out of me and Roxy. And Roxy's God, she's motherfucked me so many times too. It hurts. It hurts to rip down the dependencies of creation. To walk away from everything that you found valuable. Everything, every moment that gives you an identity that says, I'm alive, and you are leaving that. That's bravery. That's courage. That is ascension, to become whole again. And you guys have that. You guys have self-worth again. You have a young woman here who's about to fall in love. Are you fucking kidding me? Not the love of an idea. Not the love you got to work at, right, Janine? Not the love that you have to make sure you just allow it. You are unconditional, and all of a sudden everything in the universe is there for you because it is you. And you allow it, and you accept it, and it melts your heart and makes you cry. You're almost embarrassed how beautiful things. You can come through, darling. Come on, baby. You can come through, sweetie. Don't even worry about it. No, don't worry about it. Or you can sit in. So this is the kind of work that you've done to allow yourself to know that you're allowed to fall in love. You're allowed to have the freedom of being a human. despite what humanity has said, despite what your cultural belief says, despite of everyone that is trying to get you to get on board with what they say because they are so goddamn hungry for their own authority, they'll do it at the expense of others. And you fell into that. You fell right into that and said that I don't deserve. And they go, you don't deserve. And you go, you're right, I don't deserve. And you have to be that. And you did everything you can to earn back their deservingship, but they never will, because that actual relationship is what kept them identified as a separate thing. And that's why the cycle never works. That's why you'll never earn anyone's love. That's no matter what you do for a person, they'll never love you. They'll just keep you well fed. Make sense? And you just let it go. And that's what you guys are doing. So you're becoming this vibration of an isness. You're becoming a now that equates to nothing vibrational relationship that people want to. They want to label you, but they can't. They're going to try to label you, but you don't justify. You just allow them because you have the mastery. Because you're not here to defend you. You're a fucking God that doesn't need to earn its way back to Godship. You can't take away what you are. There's no other. There's just one of us, God. Hi. And you say the same damn thing. Hi, I'm God. We're one from the same source with a different awareness, point of view, and that's it. And we're just using the pull of creation to give ourselves the most blissful ride, and that ride lasts forever. Right? And we get to do this now. And now you guys are humans learning a new way to ascend. Not ascend out of something that's supposed to be put on high. A regular Joe Blow that drinks, smokes, fucks, and sucks. That pays their bills and doesn't. That lives life as they choose. Freedom. Things that you can't find. Not that are statuses. Not that can be measured. You measure yourself. You measure another human. You keep yourself depleted from the freedom that is rightfully yours. Created as unconditional awareness. And that's what you have found. And it's mastery work. It is so fucking hard to get where you guys have gotten to. So to sum up, you've achieved in an idea of an evolutionary progressive universe which you lie in, Akashika's home, you've achieved a state of awareness that allows you to be that which you couldn't. Free. Right? I'm worth my choice. Think about it. Whenever you guys out there too say, I can't, I'm not allowed, I had to, I had no choice, that's when you know. When you put something outside of you objectively, that's when you know that you're keeping yourself alive in separation for the diplomacy of the fear that you will lose an identity if you release all of your wisdom of what you are from a birthing standpoint of human. You tear all those down, and what do you become? What are you afraid of? God. It's exactly what you're afraid of. You're exactly afraid that you're going to actually get what you're set out to do. That the trip is real. That ascension is fucking real. But not in the way that the books say or the past say. Those are stepping stones. Why would you actually get to somewhere where you can predict how fucking limiting is that? Because right now, you are so beyond what you can ever comprehend yourself to be. Now, and now, and now. We put something as a projection, as achievement in the timeline, we are going to be well thwarted within our own container. We're masters of the unknown. We are unknowable. Yes, true. And that's the journey. And you guys did it. You got yourself. What you do with it, it doesn't matter. What you do with it, it doesn't matter at this point. Because you've come to a point of knowing that you are worth the journey of your choice, worth the self. The career you choose, the ideas you choose, the clothes you wear, where you eat, what you eat, how you walk, how you talk. For God's sakes, leave me the fuck alone. Right, Jennifer? But the cool thing is you don't have to justify it. Ever. You don't need to defend your position of life. Because it's one of us. The tyrannical need you as submissive. Why? Because it's how they keep themselves alive. The submissive keeps themselves in non-worthiness because it's the only way they know how to exist. Why? Whatever happened at birth. And they will find the tyrannical, the ones that will be over them. It's just this constant feeding of vibrational emotions to find yourself worthy of being alive, a creation, existence. And now that you all have found it inside, in your own little being, you found the kingdom of heaven, and now you get to go play. Oh, but there's a lot more to play with. Don't worry about that. Yes, it's coming. We got lots of things for you. You can join in. But the thing is, as we said in the class, we wanted to get you to a point to where wherever you went, you stayed, you went, you did this, you did that. That's it. You have no more ideas about tomorrow. Because whatever you're doing, there could never be anything more blissful than that. Nothing. Because everything's coming. You know that now. You enjoy the now will take you to a place you've never experienced in time. Because time is left wanting. It's hollow. It's illusional. It's separated. It's just part of the construct. And you guys are living the nows to give yourself a life where tomorrow doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Because all you have is the now. And the now fulfills you with the perfection of a vibration that has no equal. Priceless. Free. Wisdom. Never sought, never seeked, never befriended, always. It's exceptional. It's mastery work. Whether history chooses to understand you or not, it doesn't matter. Because I know one thing. You guys are happy. And you know how you did it? You didn't do it by going somewhere to a vacation. You didn't do it by planning to buy a new pickup truck at the end of the year. You didn't do it with vacation time. You didn't do it with a projected idea of a betterment. What you did is realize what you already are, all the fucking time. You can never get happiness. You are always happy choosing to be miserable. Gods are completely happy. We're bliss all the time. I need 2 of me to contain you. And now I need another million and another billion. That's it. There's so much bliss. Humanity chooses the pain. They usually choose the lesser of 2 evils. One evil is what they're used to. That's the lesser. Because they know it well. It's okay to be that mediocrity. Squish their vibration of hope and joy and dreams into an idea of I'm not allowed to. And they'll deal with that. But the bigger evil, that's the joy. That's the one they want to. But it's scarier than shit. And they'll take the lesser evil. But they're calling them both evil because they don't want to handle that. That's too awesome. I don't deserve that. Because if that happens, oh my God, I'll have a good life. I can't have it. Because this might happen, this might happen, this might happen, this might happen. So I'll go with what I think and know pretty much is going to happen, so I'll take the lesser of 2 evils. It's an algorithm built in. I'm honored. I am. I'm good too.
Hell yeah.
So, we got others on tap. If you want to bring on tap, Roxanne. It's good to have the universe on tap, right, Angel?
Yeah.
So we have others here, different species. If you guys want to bring, well, of course they're here now because when I mean here, let's talk about that. It's not they're showing up in time. They're not like, hey guys, we got to get down to earth. Slice have. It's not like that. Okay. What it is there's potential, and all of creation, like Hades nailed it the other day, just to give you guys that awareness. There's a vibration of just stuff, and then we call upon a vibration of humanity creating ideas of God. So here comes a vibration, and right here there's these 2 sets of eyes called Hades, and then he puts himself in this idea field of operation to create an experience for him, and you guys down here on earth, humans, create an idea like this is how Hades is to me. So that perfect co-creation, Hades, Zeus, Apollo, Athena, all the Helena, yeah, she was a bitch. Become this vibration for you. So in the now, you guys have whatever you need.
Are we becoming a vibration for you now?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I put out an idea of myself and joy. I'm just being sly. And those ideas and the frequencies about me become the vibration of me. So whatever I see is a new color every now of me. Make sense? Oh yeah. So, questions? Anybody?
Hi, Sly.
Hi, Mark.
How does the unknowable, I understand in experiencing a lot more awareness and allowance and being in that state of just,
Letting control down.
yes, bliss, doubt. How does the unknowable form into the knowable?
All right, so now you want to understand more of the fundamentals of the now.
Yes.
So the will of the now, you understand through those classes, and the will of the now came through and talked to you guys. So the unknowable, give me the defining question. I want you guys to stay with me. Go ahead.
How does the unknowable form into
Right. Into the know. Right. So the unknowable is nothingness in a way, but it's known.
As unknowable.
As unknowable, but it's known. If I'm over here and you're over here, and you're looking at this now and I'm looking at this now, and you know we're looking at different nows. So what is known to me is unknowable to you.
Ah.
But let's keep it in these terms firstly. What is known to me is unknown to you. Okay?
Got it.
So what's unknowable? Outside of the now. And the now is everything. So what is unknowable? The constant feeding of the known. So how does it become into your awareness? Right?
That's right.
The will of the now. The vibration of creation. The machine that has nothing except its only idea of itself. Creation. So it's constantly pulling from the unknown into the known. And what the unknown is unknowable. It's okay, picture the black hole.
Mm-hmm.
No mass. Unknowable known. And black holes pulling it out and breathing it in. But you guys are also looking at black holes that reverse. It's pulling everything in and going back out. It's not going into nothingness, it's just going to a parallel universe. Or a portal, depending on the construction of the black hole. But you understand what I'm saying?
I'm getting it. So the next thing that's coming to me, so the will of the now as a practice for willing the now.
Yes. But I don't want you to will the now, because that becomes intention. Your will is now. So hop on board and be the vibration of it and let it speak its terms to you, because remember, you guys are a society, a species of reference points. How can you reference something that's unknown? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you can only equate the known of reference points into the unknowable, but in a progression way of acceptance, correct?
Yes.
So if you want to be the idea of will, I want to will the now, that becomes intention just because of the vibratory state you just said it. So intention means creation off of only one place, your known, and that's going to be limited. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So will of the now and allowance that's the closest feeling for me that I can get.
The will of the now is everything that is creating.
Mm-hmm.
Allowance is allowing to be what it is. And then you'll understand yourself in vibration, firstly, and it'll equate to your quasi-mind coming online to give you the vibration equation of creation. In other words, you'll know how things are created, but you sure as shit can't do it down here to know how creation works. You can theorize and summarize based upon everything that you have coveted thus far, and as much research as you can gather up. And you can understand creation from that standpoint. But it is bound by the standpoint of the limited standpoint of whatever humanity's run across yet. And you have free access because you're God, to the unknowable. But it can't be deployed in intention, because intention has a thrusting mannerism of the now from the past, the known, right?
Right, perfect.
Okay.
I got it. I'm trying to will or be the will of the now or feel the will of the now, where what I just heard you say is you just allow for it.
Yes.
And that's how you relate to it. That's the best way to relate to it?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Perfect.
In all kinds of relationships, you guys are understanding, you're relating to things differently now. You're relating to each other differently, you're relating to everything differently. You're not as quick or pissed or mad or upset or judgmental. You're just kind of like saying fuck it and allow it. And that sings a new vibration to you. You're starting to understand what it is to be connection again. And it's like Tom said, we've never been disconnected, ever. It's impossible. So it's not that you're trying to be connected again. You're releasing your illusion of disconnection to realize what that you've already been, connection. And connection is vibration. Vibration is relationship to you. How you relate to her, how you relate to him, how you relate to your car, how do you relate to your bank account, how do you relate to smoking or drinking or views of political societies and people's rules and laws and governments and flags and everything that you know and how you relate to that creates your reality and the idea of emotional content. It's how you feel about life. And you literally choose life to be as you choose it to be. Shitty, happy, joyful, sorrowful, suffering, misery, loves company. Make sense?
Yes. Thank you.
So your relationship to reality is changing. It's like when Roxy quit smoking. She smoked for 30 years and she loved it. She had to understand the relationship with that. As soon as she understand, it took 3 weeks and she was like, I'm done. You know, started the vapor thing and she was like, why am I vaping? I don't get the fun of smoking. Why am I vaping? Just for the looks? Just for this? The habit? She had to realize what the relationship that was giving her the emotional addiction of some kind of existing self-worth, a value, something that made her feel good. I need to feel good about something. My life is shitty over here, give me a cigarette. My life is shitty over here, give me a drink. My life is shitty over here, give me a chess game. You know, whatever is a distraction, all these different things that humanity does to direct their attention and distraction. But now that you accept all of it, everything tells you differently what it is. Everything tells you differently. All of you are speaking to each other because you don't have the filters of humanity up. You're trusting nothingness and allowing it to come in as the purity it is, and you'll start to vibrate, feel the relationship with everything change. Make sense?
Yeah.
It's the tactician of vibrations, we call it. That was a great class too. Yes, Jim?
So the steward of creation is potential.
It's not potential, and it's waiting there. Steward of creation is always going to give you this, because we called it. But this is not judgmental. You guys are cool, okay, it's not that pretty, but whatever, it's color. But it keeps getting created over and over again, you know, by the steward of creation. Steward of creation has, from this scale to this scale, all possibilities there for you. And it's got let's say, a Christmas day of gifts. But your vibration only allows the same things in. So it has to give you the same thing as you ask for. But you can call it potential in the way on possibilities of what you're going to get. So whatever your vibration is, it starts to bring to you the value of that vibration. Not the details! Let the gifts be given. Accept reality is, and it'll show you differences of what you've been missing. You've been looking at reality as the same old humdrum. But you'll start to see it and feel it in a different way. You'll relate to reality as the unum. You'll connect to your body more and more. You'll feel your skeleton. You'll know that your blood is pumping. You'll feel your skin sloughing, literally. You're becoming alive. Make sense? So the steward of creation is giving you the connection that's always been. Your vibration allows more. The steward of creation brings the thing in that are plausible within your frequency range of acceptance, is giving you exactly the vibrational match in that way. In other words, your life just gets better, easier, no effort. Because when you want it to get better, that's when it stays the same, because you're lacking.
So is it based on an intention that you have?
No, it's based on allowance. Just get out of your way. Give up on being awesome in the idea of everyone else's expectation of what ascension is supposed to be. Be nothingness to create everything for you that you've already had. Make sense? Yeah? Good stuff. So it'll bring you everything. The little miracles, all of you have miracles already. Things just happen to fall into place. This person goes here and this person goes there, and all of a sudden we go there and this happened and this, and you just have endless stories about that. Well, that's everyday life if you let it. You don't need to control, you know, the idea of the hotel room cost or the flight cost, and all of a sudden everything starts falling into place. One person mentions this and this and this, and all of a sudden everyone gets here effortlessly. There's no challenges. We're just here. Everything fell into place. We're doing a little room shuffling, I see. A lot of sex. I gotta love it. Sex is good, guys. So, anyways, I think that's all we want to talk about that.
I got a question. So,
Yeah. Hello, Michael.
I remember you having this conversation with Mark a while back, but they were talking about how basically Mark's able to, like, you know, pull money out of his ass at will because he understands his relationship with himself.
I don't know if he can pull it out of his ass at will.
Sorry, Mark. Well, that's what it seemed like. And you said it was because he understood his relationship with himself and he was able to create that situation. If you could kind of expand on that, that'd be kind of nice because.
Right.
Because I was having.
I know. So you have an appetite for money because yourself, your culture that you were raised in has a belief system around it based upon the predicated idea of abundance being in the form of money. Money reads to the public, and of course the ones that you're seeking acceptance from, some value of achievement. In other words, Michael's awesome because he makes money. You know what's funny? Is no matter how much money you have, they're never going to love you. They'll always find something. Right? I know where you're getting. Slow down. Breathe. Yes. There you go. So, you can't look at that life and compare it to your life. Okay? You got to let go of money. Become dirt poor in your mind. Accept it. I got the bridge, I got the shopping cart, I got the blankets, I got holy feet. I want you to become that now. Listen to me, listen. Because you've been fighting to avoid it. You've been working your ass off. You've been working very hard all your life trying to become better, right? Remember how much time you spend in details, researching, trying to make that much more money, going to people that have made money and going, you're successful, I love you, I need to learn what you know, and you just drive yourself. Hard, isn't it? A lot of effort. Yeah. Okay? And you can do that still. That's a choice. And God, let me tell you, you can come in, darling. This is what's beautiful about it. Ready? Not a fucking thing wrong with it. Go live that life. But you chose here for a reason. You chose here to show you. Okay, remember, because you have a whole self, and the whole self's not here to fuck you over. Despite what you guys believe, the lessons that you are learning are none. Not here to fuck you over at all. It's showing you how you, let's say, relate to reality, vibrate naturally, already. And it's not the way you've been trying. That's why it's so hard. That's why it hurts to get up in the morning and go to work. That's why it's a pain in the ass to do the humdrums of society. Because it's not you. It's literally taking yourself and grinding it against what you are not. Okay? So now that we got a basis in place, we're getting to Mark now. I know. A little patience here. Your mind's going, what about it? What about it? So Mark's life is that. It's nothing to do with you. But it's real easy to compare because that's what you all were. No one compared. No one compared until mommy and dad start comparing the children. Okay? It's a little better nowadays, but you know, little older generations, oh, they're from that side of town. Oh, but they're that color skin. Oh, but they're in that kind of money class, you know? So you were taught division by being a covenant God. And comparison became a forte for humanity. And since in this mannerism of something that you find valuable, you're comparing yourself as less than to the idea of Mark. But Mark's a journey that you can never, ever, 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 ever be nor achieve. Why? Because you're not enough is why. So when you start to accept yourself as the money is not the idea grandioso of what it's supposed to be. It's not that notch in my belt that'll get everyone to go, oh! But if you love yourself, if you love yourself, how can anyone ever approve of you when you're whole? How can you ever be empty, seeking outside admirations? I got to look at these zeros in my bank account. Let me show. Let me ask you that. Well, if you got rich, what would you do with the money?
Well, I guess right. First thing I'd do, I'd probably move to New York or something. Like
Okay,
that.
we'll move to New York. Are you there? Put it in your mind.
Yeah.
Okay, you got an apartment? Park Avenue.
Yeah.
Okay, how much is it? How much is it? 7 million? 8 million? For the apartment?
Just to rent it out per month.
No.
Just buy it.
Yeah, buy it. That's the down payment I'm talking.
Okay. I have no idea what the property prices are.
Okay. So let's just say you want a $24 million.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you got $24 million. You there?
Yeah.
Okay, now what?
Well, I'm probably not going to work. And,
Okay, awesome. Now I'm not working. Now what? Because I'm telling you this, the vibration you are right now is the same then. The only thing that's changed is the details. You're still the same mess. You're a fucking train wreck. You don't love yourself, you're not whole, so you're gonna keep being Ringo. Ringo that can never fill the hole. I'm gonna tell you who Ringo is. Relax, kid. Ringo killed over and over and over again. Can never fill that heart that was empty. The hole, empty. But he used death to fill it. And, oh, what a perfect time. Well, we badass. Yeah. Can never fill it. So when no matter where you go and what you have decorated around you, you'll be the empty, groveling person looking for your own love once again. Because your love is everything that you see. But you're relating to it objectively. Hi, you're not me, and I'm achieving you. And therefore, it's lack. Because you're not accepting it as you. The beauty of you, despite what you see it as. What's the difference between this and $1 million? The vibrational relationship with it that gives you the appearance of a cup, but it's still fucking paper. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It just doesn't say a whole bunch of $100 bills. It doesn't. But you relate to it as an object, so you only define the objective world as that outside of you, and you'll never understand your relationship with money as a dependency. And since it's a dependency, you're going to run your ass into the ground, grow old, push up daisies, and go, what the fuck? When it's all over. Make sense?
Yeah.
I know it doesn't make complete sense yet, but I'm not done. I'm just taking you on a journey. You okay with riding Gilligan's boat, 3-hour tour?
That's good. I like it.
Good. Okay. So we're going on the ride here, right? So what we're going to do is you understand that the money and Mark is two different worlds. You're your own world. You're your own culture. You're your own beliefs. You're your own background. And you have to achieve in order to be loved. If you didn't have a polarity society, a punishment reward comparison, then the only thing you could do is love yourself. But since we are separated in the idea, we created polarity in measurement. And you started comparing as soon as mom and dad did. As soon as you coveted that. Got to school, better hair, better clothes, better this, better that. How many people did you fucking put under your feet when you were growing up? As well as how many people put you under their feet. Not their fault, no one's fault. There are no school bullies. There's people that understand themselves in lack. That's all there is. There's no ones that are weaker. It's they understand themselves in lack. Submissive. Self-pity. Whatever it is. Vibration of separation is what I'm telling you. You're separated, you're trying to get whole again. And you're using the outside world objectively to gain your honorship, your godship back into the whole through the source called achievement of money, because all the peers would love me then. But they won't. They'll just look for another way to get fed from you. And as soon as you empty, you have nothing to feed on that, they'll go to another trough. They'll find another feeding ground. That's why when you cut off girlfriends or boyfriends, they claim it's over, most of them come back pretty quick, don't they? Because they need to be fed. They want to fix the right that's wrong. You want to be fed. You're finding you're feeding through the idea that a whole bunch of zeros in your bank account with some big statuses give you an easy life. They do. A lot easier than going to work. Absolutely. You ain't going to be happy. You're going to be in the constant flux of trying to create a moment of time of freedom when it's there all the time. Make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense.
Make a little better?
Yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from, that, you know, me comparing myself to other people, wanting to win other people's approval. But it's just that, like, you know, like, for me, I just can't work any job for too long without feeling like I'm going crazy. So it's like...
Right, so stop working. Because if you do passion, it can't be work. So you've just determined a reality for yourself. I work any job. Work any job. Wow. So don't work a job. And what'll happen?
Just don't work.
Yeah, just don't fucking work. Oh, then you become homeless and then you'll be there under the bridge. But see, you won't. Because the steward of creation understands vibration of self-worth. It doesn't understand vibration of lack in the same way to give it. It's well versed in vibration of lack because you guys are lackful. So it gives you those deployments. But see, when you choose not to work, not because you're lazy, not because you don't give a... Because you know what? I'm worth more than this. I don't need to go to work. I'm a God. And I accept that. So you start to move in a vibrational field of passion. And passion will give you more reasons to be passionate. So whatever your world is, whatever your passion is, you will have the meanings, idea to sustain that world as long as you choose it. Right? Does that make sense? So in other words, Roxy doesn't have a job. She channels. She's been channeling coming up on 4 years with no job. So her job to others is being a channel. Channeling is her passion. Are you following?
Yeah.
You're going to jobs because you need to make money. And everyone says, well, I'm going to work until I find my passion. No. You find your passion now. And you start that. And if you don't know what it is, you do fucking anything. But what you don't do is do what you don't. Because I'm going to go to work on Monday morning. I hate it. Vibration. Steward of creation, vibration of hate. Here you go. Constant. You get exactly the vibrational, and then you get to choose how to relate to it now, now, now. It's never permanent, never time. Never, never, never time. Every now is new. Every now is neutral. Every now is choosable. So it's like 12:01, lunchtime. And you're like, I don't want to come back. And no, all you have to do is don't. And then your whole vibration is, oh yeah, God, that feels good. And then your field of operation changes. Go ahead, Janine, you don't have to sneak out, baby. That's the bride, for God's sake. She gets full reign, right? So your whole vibration changes now. And now here comes Santa Claus. Right down Santa Claus Lane. Starting to bring you the fucking shit you want to do. But you don't take the chance on that because everyone's told you as soon as this goes away, this is the result. You're in a big pile of shit right now to work your ass off, distracted with the things of life and prevention and fear and health and disregard and respect and ideologies of separation. And then if you don't do this field, you're going to get this field. Homelessness, reckless, disgusting, outcast. So that's what you guys are doing. Getting up between the two worlds. How about this? No, none of those worlds. How about, Because no one knows what's going to happen. They only know off of their belief system on the possibilities through the idea of time. Possibilities based off of the known only. They can never know or fear the unknown, right? You're with me on that, right? Because the unknown is what? Unknown. How the fuck can you put fear on the unknown? Can't, right?
Right.
Good. So everyone around you is telling you exactly what they think is going to happen. And God forbid you fucking do it. Because they need to drag you down into their fucking cesspool of separation because you don't deserve it. Because you know why? They don't think they deserve it, baby. So they're going to want you right there with them so they can have someone to relate to in misery. But you allow them. You're right. You're right. I'm going to be a big piece of shit. Awesome. You know, you're going to come visit me? Bring me some water and socks. Right? Bring me that underneath the breast. Fifth and vine. Right? And you accept what they say and you take their legs away. They have nothing and you just walk away and you start doing your life. Right?
Yeah.
Roxy's a good channel. Yeah?
Yeah.
Doing great for herself. A lot of people said, there's no way. You can't do that. You're not this. You're not that. You don't fit. You don't fit. Fuck that. I'm not here to fit your world. I'm here to create mine. Relate to your world the way your passion leads you. Accept it. Trust it. And allow the vibration of God to come home. It's always there. You're just the one who's looking away all the time. Make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Because if money was everything, the millionaires that are part of this class wouldn't have fucking joined.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So find the love within yourself. You have an unconditional lover next to you. Her name is Sunny. You guys are going to go through some wonderful shit together to find the separated selves that you've never met before. And you have the mastery of allowance. That knowing it's not you, it's the fractal of humanity, so you can give the gift back to the world of a vibrational release of a separated self to have the other wisdom impart upon the prism of humanity. To see how they can free themselves. To light their own way. Right? This is not taught. It's not a system of achievement process. It's about, here's your light. Go. Go fuck it up and find yourself. Go. Go live. And you are. And you got that. So don't worry about the money. It's never going to go away. Can't go away. Anyone here poor? Awesome. Anyone here been without?
Nope.
Now?
No.
Okay. Makes sense? It's going to be fine, kid.
Yeah.
But you can't meet God if you take a fractal that is smart, that's read a lot of books, that's got diplomacies out the ass of how life is, and control reality of the future. The only God you're going to get is the God you create from. Because this God here, the separated God, creates from intention of betterment. But the vibratory state of being is separation, lack, not enough. You release all of that, become enough in the now. Without the decorations of reality commanding you to be that idea, and then also measuring you on their own regards. You're fucked there. And you start to be yourself. And all of those things leave. And you're enough. And then everything comes back. Now you get to see the unknown God. Again, it's going to scare you. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to be the God that you are. Because you guys are human, forgotten guys, separated. And all of a sudden you're going to become a God that you can't even measure. Can't even fathom what it is to be whole again. You're getting there. So it is uncomfortable to start to know vibrations, to interact with people in a new way you've never understood, to have thoughts and dreams of different lives and people, to know the most intimate thoughts of the person walking down the street the other way. You know their names, you know everything about them. But you're not doing that out of an appetite of, let's say, to be on a soapbox and preach it and command it with a badge, because you can't get there with those attitudes. You can never achieve those ideas of connections. Save only through allowance. Let God come in, baby. Michael, you done good. You did. You getting all the way down here. You got a beautiful woman by your side. You did a fucking good job. Now do yourself a favor. If you choose, give in. Let you take over. I know you haven't seen the God you want to see. I know that this right here, me channeling through an idea, is still doubtable. It's still debatable. I understand. But I don't care. Because I'm the one that's free. You can do the same by not caring and judging that what you see. Accept it, and it'll give you the truth you've been looking for. That's always been there. So you'll connect to a way of the unknown God through vibrational wisdom, not knowledge, not intelligence of the ideological world, the wisdom that is uncomparable and unshakable. Make sense?
That makes a lot of
A
sense.
whole new world, a whole new way to relate as a God to the idea of the human species. It's now available to you. Money's easy, guys. Money keeps coming, doesn't it? Carl, you run out of money yet?
No.
And Carl spends it like a motherfucker. Look at him though. He's dressed. Look at his outfit. Look at his clothes. He treats himself like a king. His passion is to look good. So what does the universe give him? What does the stew of creation give to him? Reasons to keep looking fucking good. That's how it works. It's that easy. So you find your passion, not your job. You can't wait till it gets good enough. I have enough money saved. Then I can give up and be spiritual. No. All in the now, kid. Making sense?
Yeah.
Better?
It definitely does. I mean, part of the fear of me leaving my job is I get to work from home.
Right.
So I felt it. I mean, like if I leave this job, I'm probably gonna have to work in another office. If I have to get.
Why would you
something
think that? Because that's the only thing that your mind says as a fractal. The experience of the past is possibilities of you achieving.
Yeah.
But see, when you give up on that and allow the now, here's the other side of the world you haven't seen. The side of passion that gives you everything you want without going to a job in an office. But you can go somewhere and work. You can get out on the road and do passion. But I'm not talking to a salesman or anything, but you can move your reality out of your house and still be passionate, can you not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. I guess the best way to kind of.
Bev, you like teaching?
I do.
Do you teach from your house?
No.
She goes somewhere and does her passion. So that place of employment is not a job.
Yeah.
It's passion. It's teaching. That's her passion. She loves to show children that teachers are not a scary thing. That it's not hard work. That they get to go there and explore in an awareness field of, look, I'm not going to get yelled at because I'm picking up something that might kill me. They're starting to understand themselves. They're allowing themselves to be wisdom. Right?
Yeah.
So she gives them a field of operation to allow themselves to be something else other than the funneling of the bricks in the wall. You have the reference right there. Little Floyd, you got me?
Little Floyd.
Pink Floyd?
Oh,
Yeah, both sides, get them working. Come on. We love you.
Thank you.
Better?
That's amazing, Ocyphius. Amazing.
Slide.
Slide.
It's all right. It's kind of like we're all one.
They're all one.
See, how it works is Roxy's a whole of herself. She's an awareness. And that vibration is next to another awareness and on top or behind or underneath all these other awarenesses. They're all mashed right now in the here and the now. Every vibration, every density, everything is right here and right now. And then in the idea of co-creation, I become the awareness giving out my vibrational energy, what you guys perceive. And that is called slide. You interpret it as you choose. Make sense?
That makes sense. So
Yeah.
when you pull someone through like Mata from the grasshopper people or
Grasshopper.
sorry.
He's just fucking this up, isn't he? A mantis. The grasshopper people.
I get them mixed up sometimes.
Yeah, those damn grasshopper people, they're like everywhere. It's so easy to mix up with mantis.
Yeah.
What, do they all fucking look alike to you?
I guess so, but I guess when you pull someone through like Mud to channel, like, you know, does he like literally stop what he's doing where he is right now? Like,
No, because there's no time.
Yeah.
It's not now and then over here.
Okay.
The idea of Sylvester, me, I'm here and now. And I'm here and now and every other here and now. So I have to leave now to go over there and do that because that's time. It's all now, kid.
Okay.
It's all sequential-taneous. Right now. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Good stuff right there. Thick and rich, chocolate.
Great stuff.
Yeah. Kind of like that, what did we have last night, Roxy said? What was that?
Lava
Oh,
cake.
The lava cake. Oh, yeah.
That sounds good.
Oh, good.
Lava cake.
Questions, anyone? Yes. Brent Harpy.
Brand?
Love you.
Brent, I love you.
I love what you said to Michael because I feel like that's the key. The store of creation only understands your vibration of self-worth.
We can't give you that which you are not. Okay? Because I'm the harmony of creation, and whatever I vibrate, creation is that for me. I'm going to service you in whatever way you want. But it's your free will to choose how to see me, how to interpret me. But I'm not going to give you a vibrational field that's not equal to you, otherwise you can't see me. That's why you guys can't see the fairies. Because your frequency vibration is not at that idea equal yet. And once you guys expand and start to get familiar with the different radio stations you're going to fine tune, all of a sudden you're walking around and here's this little fucking gnome. What the hell is that? Because, yeah, you're expanding that field of operation. Your frequencies of the here and now are a matter of focus. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, exactly. How you doing?
Good.
Good. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah. How's the peanuts?
They're lethal.
Yeah. They're lethal for you.
Yeah, we should eat peanuts today, by the way. Brent, I want to make sure you're safe.
Yeah. We're good on that. Any other questions? Anybody? You guys are a good class. We're fine. How long have we been at it, babe?
Just over an hour.
Damn. What? You okay? Yeah.
Could I just ask if you have any words for the couple that will be married tomorrow that came together in this
Leviticus
class?
has got that.
Okay.
Yeah. They came to be naked. They had an idea of what it is to be loved. Just like every human finds an idea of a dependency, but they don't call it a dependency, but there's a connection there. And you guys, you know, all of a sudden, why does that person feel so fucking good? Why do I just love them? Well, because you got no filters with them. That's why it's really easy to have one night stand, so to speak, because you can get naked, sit next to this person on the bus, stranger, and say, hi, yeah, I have a body buried underneath my, you know, you can tell them that dip of the secret. You can do that, right? But you can't do that with mom. You can't do that with someone that you need the idea constant approval frequency, because there's that rejection, and that rejection just fucking crushes you, right? Hurts. But with the strangers, no big deal, right? So those two right there start finding this vibration of love because they have a lot of fucking lives together, okay? But that wasn't the reason. That was an understanding of connection. But their reasoning is we want to be in love. In the honesty, Janine had another distraction away from the old distraction, and she knows that. But it wasn't using him as that to be distracted. She had genuine ideas that I can fall in love. I'm allowed to fall in love the way I think I can fall in love. And the two masters got together and fucking fuck, motherfucker, fuck, and said, okay, it's us. And now they're in love. The love that everyone seeks, the love that's unconditional. The love that says, you can, here, whatever it is, do it. Because they're unconditionally towards each other, but they had to work through that, and it hurt, and it was scary. Right? So they already know everything. They got this. And here's the master work. I'm going to tell you guys out there on YouTube. They know it's not them. It's the role they're playing. There's not one fucking God who is scary, that measures, that judges. It's only the game that you deploy your focused awareness into. You poke your eyes into a reality of 3D, you give yourself a meat suit, and then you have a scale of measurement all around you. That's not you, right? That's the fractal being the game for the experience of the self that is unknown. So you give yourself the ownership to be this idea. But they're not going to objectify themselves as you are that, you said this and this and you should have, fuck you. You know, and just get that out, and they did. And they're empty, and they're naked, and they're like, I love you. Yeah, I love you too. Cool, let's go get married. And that's it. But they had to be honest, and they had to grind, and they had to hurt, and they had to cry, and they had to scream, and they had to fucking take out everything that humanity says and release it. So they got this. Leviticus is going to give them a hell of a show tomorrow. True that. Yeah. Make sense? Yeah. And there's potentials on one right. Right? Oh, so fun to love. Because you're doing it all the time, you just don't know it. What else? You have something else, you had the perk. Or if no, it's okay.
No, I think that was a...
Yeah. Thinking about a free drink now?
I used all my free drink.
You have one.
Yeah, like he needs another one.
He wants
We all
OP
do
drinks.
though, right, Brett? We all need a drink though, right?
Anyone have any questions? Anybody? Truly? Good?
Okay.
Good, good. Jennifer, how are you? Wow, peachy. Standard canned answer. Leave me alone, I'm peachy. Move your attention, Sly.
Why me?
I love you. Been 3 years with Roxy, right? 3 years. And all those fears never came true. You're here, you're now, you're gorgeous, you're alive. Your well-being. Fucking A. Way to go, Master. Anyone else? Yes,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I was talking to JR yesterday.
You were? Was
yeah,
that fun?
in the bar.
We love Sonny.
I was talking, inspired by him. I feel like one of the feelings I really want to feel as God is like really completely free from other people's judgment.
Yes.
And I feel like it's still hard for me in certain areas.
Sure it is.
Like, I can literally feel the hesitation of not being able to say what I want to say.
Right.
And the hesitation.
Because of judgment, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And
So you say it anyway, just to explore the unknown.
wow.
You say it anyway, because you'll always be that same relationship to that reality. Okay, Joe Blow over here says something, and you know that you don't want to do that or say that or something, and you don't have any frequency relationship with them. In other words, you don't give a shit about them, so you just speak your mind.
Yeah.
You're like, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
You don't care.
Yeah.
But over here, value.
Yes.
There's a treasured value of approval. Alignment with that reality that may have some kind of rejectable possibilities which would crush me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to fuck anything up, so I'll just shut my mouth.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, Sly's class is about dragons. Rawr. You don't belong in a society. You don't fit in. You're a big, fat, double-winged dragon sitting in the middle of Times Square speaking your truth. That's what shocks people. You're not here to be shocking. You're here to show that I'm not afraid. But you're afraid.
Yeah.
It's the first thing you accept. I'm scared. I'm scared that if I say my truth to this person, they won't like me, they'll reject me, they'll get mad at me. Hell, they may even take out a gun and blow me, you know, make a canoe out of my fucking forehead. Great. Accept everything about you, because there's nothing outside of you. It's all possibilities of the kingdom of heaven that you create with it. Make sense? All of it. There's nothing deplorable in creation, because creation is the unum of one. Right?
Yeah.
So you accept that fear. You accept that's a possibility, rejection. And just one time you take the fuck it all pill and you say your joy. And you see what you thought never happens. And then you become a little bit more courageable, confident, worthy. And your field of operation expands. Seth talked about framework. You take your framework A and you expand it into framework. He used 1 and 2. Framework 1 expanding into framework 2, widening framework 2 to become frameworks wider 1. Because you took a chance on yourself. You said, I am. Make sense?
Yeah.
It's like someone at work that gets just bent up, that everything is crashing down, they explode, and I don't know, take the computer screen and throw it through the window. They just can't do it anymore. Don't let yourself get to there. Speak your joy now, 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 and find out. Humanity is scared as you are. They're frightened because they're going to lose identity. Identity of existence, because when you came here and the first thing you felt was separation, you've never felt it before because you're connected and you felt separate, and that containment feeling you immediately equated as existence. So you're literally fighting for your existence every time you're looking for emotional feedback. And the people are scared to lose that, so they will fucking attack you. They'll throw their daggers at you. They'll do everything they can to make themselves feel worthy. They'll look for comfort in numbers and say, join up with me and we'll attack this to make ourselves feel foolhardy. And they'll look for that passion and feel that emptiness inside because they're afraid to be that, to accept that, to bring it home and realize that that is this. Wow. Makes sense?
Right.
So you speak of joy. And here comes little, timid little Bambi Sonny hopping down the bunny trail. Right? And you speak of joy, and they're looking at you, and they're like, fuck, that was beautiful. Because it's authentic. It's not the vibrational masks. Humanity's tired of masks, darling. They're tired of bullshit, sales pitches, advertising bullshit. When you get into the dealership, they'll go ahead and do A, B, or C. They want authentic. You had reality TV and they fucked that up with scripts. Used to be good. Used to be real. And then they needed to keep it drama, so they had drama. Because without drama, oh, what am I? Free. And that's scary. So they're scared as you are. But you speak your joy. You need to go, babe? You okay? You good? You speak your joy. You're afraid to speak that truth because they're going to judge you. You got to find out it's not what you think it's going to be. It's going to be freedom. It's going to be, it's okay. Right? Right?
Yeah.
You already are beautiful. You got a killer body. You've got great dancing moves. We've seen you on Facebook. You're a gorgeous woman. But you're scared.
Yeah.
You're scared to be alive. Your existence. Separation taught you to be scared. That's all. Culture taught you to be scared. Belief systems that you coveted because you're blind, not your fault. Forgive yourself. It's okay that I came here. I got this. Now I see the experience of the journey. And now you have to deploy your worth in action to become experience, not theory. Don't become theorists. Become the now of experiential. And that breathes wisdom into your heart, into your vibrational now. And then all of a sudden you feel the truth of it. And you become less afraid. And less and less and less. Do the nows. And all of a sudden, I got this. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, it's the freedom and the will and the honesty of you. What greater gift is that? Make sense?
Yeah, you're right. Like,
well, thanks.
I kind of, I kind of feel like I know, like I'm a good dancer, but yeah.
Because what happens if you actually ever achieve what you wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know how to find that. That's the thing.
You don't. You don't find it. You start listening to yourself in the now and follow your joy, whatever that is. But if you think, oh, I have to do that, I got to get to this, I got to,
yeah.
Then you're thinking, then your effort, then you're knowing you're not enough now.
Yeah.
You got to let go and be now.
Okay.
I'm enough. And just go and dance your ass off your way. There's one that's not here that's been in the class pretty much from the beginning, Ainsley.
Yeah.
She's down there in Jamaica,
yeah.
doing her idea. Living a dream of a dancer.
Right.
When she came into class, she couldn't do that.
Yeah.
But now she's down there living her life because she took a chance on herself. She spoke her joy, her wisdom. She's still afraid. We know. We all are. Humanity's afraid. We understand because you're going to actually be what you fucking want to be. You're really afraid. It's true. But holy shit, I'm God. Oh my fuck. Right?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Shagupta.
I'm so excited. Like,
Hi, hon.
I am just so freaking excited. Like, I'm vibrating.
Yes, you are.
Excited. I really am. I mean, driving down here, meeting everybody, I am a goddess of diva.
Feels good, doesn't it?
This is my natural state of being.
Yes, it is.
And here's looking at you, kiddo. I love it. I love each and every one of you.
Thank you, baby.
We love you.
Thanks for coming. You good?
I'm,
You're awesome.
I know I am.
Bring it home. Bring it home.
Yeah, bring it home, honey. Anyone? You guys good? Rita, what time?
Oh, an hour and a quarter.
Okay. We'll get one more person in here to say goodbye. And then we'll get out of here and you guys go enjoy your nights. What are you guys gonna do? Go out and drink again? Hey guys, just to let you know, yesterday Brett put $10 worth of Janet Jackson at the bar. So what he does is he makes sure everyone knows what his joy is by shoving it down their fucking throat. $10 worth of Janet Jackson. Everyone's having fun.
Good job.
Just me, that's all that matters as long as
As long as I got Janet. You're awesome, kid. All right, we're going to get out of here, and we're going to bring in one more before we get out of here. All right? We love you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks all for coming. Excellent, once again. Stand by. Greetings to you all. Hello. My name is Chuck. There was a mention of reptilian, so guess what? We decided to come in. Yes. We are that of the Lancinian idea, civilization. It is good to be here. And the idea of the reform of ourselves becoming more expansive with that of the co-creation of humanity. In the days to come, we will be more interactive if you choose us to be. Of course, we are not that of the past. We are the, let's say, diplomacies of interaction with humanity's bliss, humanity's wisdom, humanity's release, humanity's, let's say, knowing of limitation, allowing us to be exploratory in your field of operation, bringing more wisdom and isness and wholeness to ourselves. We are honored to co-create with you. And the idea of future interactions, reptilians will be that of interactable physically if you choose, not in such manners as the saving idea of hybridization, co-creation of those ideas as well. But beyond that, space, travel, flight, interdimensional idea play, if you will. We are very large species, many idea versions of ourselves in what you call the reptilian scaled class, if you will. Not just scales, however, but the reptilians and their circumferencing idea will suffice in this now. So in that idea, more and more of us will become remembered, understood, and interactable once again to the frequency vibrations of allowability. Seek not us, and we shall find each other, somewhere in the night, in the day, in a summer's eve, it matters not. Gods before me, masters, I say, will be that of, let's say, encouragement to allow others to free their minds from the slavery that they have deployed, to the freedom you all have found, to bring the unum of humanity back into the isness of one as part of creation once again. We are honored to be this journey with you. This is Chuck. We bid you all the perfect now. Donate. Excellent. Big O here. Before we depart, any other questions? Good?
Good.
Understand the idea. The idea of the Lancinian reptilians. There's a lot of them. They're friends. They're co-creators. It is only, let's say Roxy likes to say, it's only humanity that puts monster masks on the bunny rabbits. True that. Understand that everyone is here for you. No gods hurt gods. No gods fuck over gods. It's an experience. Look at it from the standpoint of allowance, freedom, and non-judgmental measurement, and you will see the bliss of the experience you have given yourself in ownership of an expansive idea of humanity. To ascend a species from complete dark to complete light, with one idea, each other's love. Exceptional masters. We bid you a good day. Adonai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
No, they don't eat people.
Yeah, I was going to apologize to Chuck for talking trash about reptilians, enslaving humanity and all that. So,
Not your fault, kid. Don't worry about it. Excellent, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming. And YouTube out there, hey, thanks for, just thanks. I love you. We'll get this up as soon as possible, and we should film the wedding too. Yeah.
that'd be
Love you guys. Love everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
thank you.